From Newsnets and CCTV, it's high school hockey, coming to you from the WEX in Cadillac.
Okay, welcome back everybody to the WEX in Cadillac, Michigan. Third period action here between Cadillac Vikings and the Manistee Chippewas. And Jeff, good, entertaining game so far.
Yeah, we started off with a quick goal for the Vikings, and then it was just kind of a stalemate. Wasn't much scoring going on. There was some power plays and penalty kills going on, and then the second period came, and it just kind of started, building and getting a little bit more exciting. Some goals getting in, so I'm looking forward to a really good third period here.
And we have a shout out, don't we, Jeff?
Yes, we do. I've got a friend of mine I've known for quite a few years. He's a shop teacher. And so I met him many years ago, and his kids have gotten into the hockey world, which is a great thing. So he's got two sons that are playing hockey. One is on the ice tonight that we interviewed earlier. That was Jake Lamb. And then Ben Lamb, we have, he is attending Chatham University. He's a freshman there playing hockey. That's located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Right.
And they actually have a game tonight. He said that he was kind of watching on TV and everything, so wanted to give him a shout out.
Hello to Ben Lamb.
Yeah, so Ben, if you're listening, good luck, and hope your season's going well for you.
Yes, sir. Okay, we had Elliot Levine up here, and that was a fun interview with him, and he got to call his first goal ever on TV, so
how about
exciting
that?
stuff. And we are actually going to be at full strength, no penalties, nobody in the box as we start the third period.
I'll knock on wood.
17 minutes to go here in this game. And like we said, we've got a lot of hockey and basketball coming up on Newsnet Sports and CCTV. Dan Gussert and Derek Tate are having a really fun year with both the girls and boys basketball, undefeated right now.
All right, how exciting for them. And yeah, the Vikings, they've got a lot of hockey coming up here. I believe they've got about 4 games here in the next week or so. Tonight, they've got Big Rapids on Wednesday.
And I
Davison
heard that,
on Friday.
Yeah, Davison on Friday. Big Rapids, I heard that their goaltender, their really good goaltender, was injured in the last game. That's what Cammie Cook was telling me. So we're hoping that that he's doing better, that he's not injured for a long time.
Yeah, never want to see that.
No, you want the full team when you're playing them.
Right, big rivalry, and again, Bill mentioned that we have the salute to the veterans that night, so that's a really special program that we'll be bringing to you on Wednesday.
Yeah, they got the really cool jerseys for that game, both teams, always fun. Puck is in the slot. The Vikings score! A turnaround shot by Cam Harold.
He scored that one from his knees, I believe.
He did. And that puts the Vikings up 3-2. Big goal there by Cam Harold. Way to fight off that check. And he just picked the corner, too. He couldn't make a better shot right on the ice.
Yeah, just wasn't able to, Shriver was not able to get that leg pad down and spread across. And I believe that was unassisted by Cam Harold on the goal. Puts the Vikings up 3-2.
And there's another fast goal within the first minute of the period. That's the second one the Vikings have struck for. Coming up with the puck is Luke Lahr, just off the stick of Ruotsalainen. Logan Collins and him going behind the net, and the Vikings will come up with the puck. It's Cam Keene. That one hit the referee Anthony Armour's skate. Keene is pinning that puck in along the boards, and it'll finally come out to Fisher Moore. Fisher Moore stops on a dime, gets around his man. Luke Lahr and Farley. Farley racing after it down the ice, and Jake Lamb will get to it first. Farley, good forecheck right there, trying to get that puck loose. Then he's grabbed onto by Lamb.
Yeah, outstanding effort by Brian Farley down there.
Farley, just off the end of his stick for the wraparound, and he had Fisher Moore open there. Here's a play in the slot.
Had a couple Vikings out there. They just couldn't get the handle on it.
Boy, this line is really buzzing. Fisher Moore takes a hit, and Chippewas come out with it.
Yeah, Farley, Fisher Moore, Carson Peedle.
That was a good shift for them guys. Jonah Lundberg puts some pressure on Cam Keen behind the net. Lundberg almost got a stick on it. Olivia Peedle does not clear, and finally it comes out to center to Schwash. Over the blue line. Number 5. Cam Keen will ring it around, goes past Olivia, and then back in behind the net. 3-2, the Vikings have just taken the lead on a goal by Cam Harold. And here comes Carson Peedle to Olivia, just over her stick. Going into the corner. Barnett takes a check from Peedle. Austin Kyling tying his man up, and coming up with it is Shoddy. Shoddy has Sawyer Smith with him on the left side. The Vikings do not clear it.
Yeah, that was actually a good save by Nathan Moore. That puck was headed right for inside the post.
Vikings, Caleb McKinley. Oh, just poke check there by Lamb, and we'll get an offside here. Boy, he had some speed. If he gets around Lamb, he's going in all alone.
Yep, Lamb made a good defensive play. Okay, we want to give our sponsors a shout here. We've got Pizza Plus, Cadillac Tire, and Fox Motors of Cadillac. And thanks again for your sponsorship in helping bringing you these wonderful games that we are able to broadcast. Good, exciting hockey.
It is. And who is our player profile for the third period, just to get our...
Well, we've got another freshman here, Caleb McKinley. So
yeah.
we'll work him in when we get an opportunity.
Yeah, Caleb just had that close call there. And here comes Jack Schmidtdale with the 2-on-1 with Henry. Jack takes a shot high and wide.
He was looking for that same corner.
Yeah.
He's hit it twice.
Looking for the hat trick. Good move by McKinley. Schmidtdale over to Jack. He takes a big hit there from Bryce Harless. Harless tries to get around his man. The puck is right at center. Harless takes in Schmidtdale hard to the boards, and he checks his mouth guard. Centering attempt. That was Rutzelaine, and he was looking for Harless. Luke Lahr. Just off the stick of Jake Lamb. Lamb gets it back, though. There's a one-timer for Rutzelaine, and that was deflected, I think, by Jack Schmidtdale a little bit. There's a one-timer. Manistee's got some good looks at the net. Puck bounces into the corner, and the Vikings will clear it.
Cam Harold made a nice play on that to block that shot, keep it from getting through to Nathan Moore.
Still change for the Vikings.
Yeah, Rutzelainen had a couple one-timers there, and he got a good amount of wood on those. It's not always an easy shot.
No, and sometimes it's not how hard you get it. It's maybe the location. Coming out with the puck now is Cam Keen, number 5. Beautiful pass, just hopped over the stick of Zach Izzard, but picking it up is Fisher Moore with the shot. Nice save by Alex Shriver. Puck is at center. We got a potential interference call here. I'm not sure who it's on.
Yeah, it was number 18, Logan Collins.
Logan Collins.
Got underneath Jeffrey Schwass.
Okay. So the Chippewas will have a chance to tie it up on the power play with 11:52 to go here in the third period. Vikings up 3-2. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley bringing you the action on a cold Friday night.
Yeah, and actually, I would like to take an opportunity. I don't think we got a little flurry going there in the scoring, but Jeffrey Schwaz was the Manistee's goal scorer with a assist to Russell Schott on that very first goal of theirs. So I want to make sure he gets credit for that.
Vikings try to clear, and it'll go up into the netting. So they'll have a face-off. I believe it'll be in Cadillac unless it's ricochet. Nope, they're going to bring out over the line. Went off the Chippewa player.
Okay, 3-2, 11:42 left in this third period. Cadillac finds themselves one man down again.
Taken by Jake Lamb. Lamb trying to cut around his man. Almost made it through between 3 Vikings, but finally they take him down.
Yeah, he made a nice move there, but there was just too many of them to get through.
He's you can see why he's the leading scorer on the team. He's got some good speed, good moves.
Yeah, he's a good stick handler.
Big hit by Cam Harold on Mateo Barnett. Barnett puts it up high towards the heat ventilation system, and the Vikings will clear it all the way down the ice. A minute 12 to go in the power play, 11 minutes to go here in the third period. The Vikings have a 3-2 lead. Ruotsalainen, he was poke-checked, taken up by Lamb. Jack Schmidtdale clears it out. The Vikings have a break here. Schmidtdale's going to go in all alone on the breakaway. Here comes Schmidtdale. Move shot, score!
And there's his hat trick.
There's the hat trick. A shorthanded goal by Jack Schmidtdale.
I think Alex Schreiber was expecting him to shoot since he's picked the top corner on him 2 times tonight, and Schmidtdale made a very nice move and went around him, put it in.
Move. Yeah, that's a stop on a dime, go back to the forehand. Usually they'll do a backhand, deke, but that was a great move by a defenseman, no less.
Yeah. If there was an assist, I can't remember if he picked the puck up on his own or if somebody passed it to him.
Outside the Cadillac line. Puck comes out to center. Taking that is Barnett. Barnett will dump it in behind the net. Stopping it there is Nathan Moore. Cam Keene tried to put it behind the net. He'll pick it up this time. It comes onto the stick of Lundberg. And then Austin Kiley, number 14. That one is intercepted and taken by the Chippewas. Yes, we apologize. We had some technical difficulties, and we're back to action here. And the Manistee Chippewas come out with a 2-on-1. Coming down is Harless. Harless with a great pass to Ruotsalainen and a great save by Nathan Moore. Here's a wraparound. Scored! That was Bryce Harless picking up the rebound and wrapping it in.
Yeah, that's tough on a goalie when they're behind you. Nathan just couldn't pick up where the puck was.
He had made the first great save on the one-timer.
First save, and he was already down.
And the Chippewas pull within 1 at the 8:52 mark of the third period. That'll be Harless from Ruotsalainen. Kind of a quick developing play. The Vikings had the puck, and all of a sudden it was a 2-on-1 the other way. So now we've got ourselves a game here. Last 8 minutes should be a good finish. Vikings trying to break out 2-on-1. Now Fisher Moore. Moore back to McKinley. McKinley, pass up to Olivia Peedle. Taken by Jake Lamb. The Vikings will get it back on defense. It's Schmidtdale. Over to McKinley. McKinley back to Schmidtdale. That's Jack. Jack looking for Farley. Hit him up high with the pass. And we got a hand pass.
Yep, that's not going to work. Hey, I'm going to sneak in our player profile. Caleb McKinley, freshman number 8 for the Cadillac Vikings. Caleb's parents are Carly and Josh, along with his brother Maxwell. Besides playing varsity hockey, Caleb also plays baseball and football. In his spare time, Caleb likes to hunt, fish, and hang out with friends. Caleb's favorite athlete is Cam Harold.
Who scored a goal tonight.
Oh, yeah, I love it. After high school, Caleb would like to play college hockey at North Dakota. Congratulations to Caleb McKinley on being one of our player profiles of the game.
That is great.
That is great.
So the Vikings.
The only thing that would have surprised me more if he would have said his favorite's Bill Dooley.
Yeah, we know that's not going to happen. Now the Vikings coming out 2-on-2. It's Fisher Moore along with Brian Farley. Good poke check there right at the line by Mateo Barnett, number 30. Puck is down deep, and it'll be all the way down the ice. Looks like an icing call here against Manistee.
All right, well, that's not a bad play. They need to regroup and get some fresh legs out there.
Our sponsors, Jeff, let's get them in real quick here.
All right, we've got Pizza Plus, Cadillac Tire, and Fox Sports, or Fox Motors.
Fox Motors, yes.
My bad. Fox Motors of Cadillac.
Just thinking about football or hockey, right?
Well, they've got a lot of good NFL games coming up. Well, not a lot, but we've got a couple good NFL games to decide who's going to the Super Bowl. So maybe I just have that on my mind.
We have a tripping call coming up here to Manistee. That's going to be, I want to say, Luke Lahr, as he just tomahawked the feed out from underneath the Viking player. So he's going to go for 2.
All right, so we're going to see a power play by the Vikings as opposed to the penalty kill.
Yes.
You know, that penalty kill unit, you know, they've got some younger players out there and everything, but I've almost like to call them a veteran squad because they've got so much experience out there on that penalty kill.
In one season,
we've got a lot of games to go.
Yes, they've attained veteran status in the penalty kill. It's just like when you're flying or driving and you have to get so many hours in. Well, they've already
they've exceeded
eclipsed that. Yep.
All right, well, they're on the power play this time, so
it's going to be Cam Harold taking the face-off. He's the favorite athlete from Caleb McKinley. He'll be taking it along with Henry Schmidtdale. We have Carson Carlington, number 10, and Caleb and Jack Schmidtdale back on defense. Cleared all the way down the ice. The Vikings are just starting their power play. They're up by 1 goal, 4-3 here with 7:27 to go here in the third.
Yeah, and Manistee being aggressive. They've got 2 players in the Cadillac's defensive zone here.
Good poke check. Vikings send it over to the other point, but nobody's there, so Ruotsalainen, number 44, holding on to it, backhands a bouncing puck. Good job by Nathan just to secure it away from the net.
Yeah, those are not as easy as they may look. I think the goalies even have to be a little nervous when that puck is bouncing and coming towards them that.
Oh, yeah. The Chippewas are doing a nice job here in the beginning of this power play. Vikings look for a pass for Cam Harold. And all the way down the ice it goes. Under a minute to go here in the power play. Cam Keene with the puck out in front of his own net, getting some speed and winding up at center ice. Keene taking it wide, tried to go around Lamb. Here's a centering attempt to Zach Izzard. Shot, good save by Alex Shriver. Out in front of the net. Here's a pass. Oh, and it never got through to Izzard. Wild shot there. Back to we apologize. That is some interference coming through on the puck will be played back down into the Viking zone. Number 4, Cam Keene. There comes Fisher Moore. Puck is taken away, but then stolen by Brian Farley. Number 11 over the zone. Kaiser cut through, almost did.
Yeah, somehow he got through with the puck.
There's a shot. Oh, nice save. Rebound. Good save by Shriver. Goes into the corner for Zach Izzard. Back to the point. Collins to Fisher Moore. Fisher Moore with a shot deflected wide. Farley tried to stuff it in short side. Lamb will put her on the boards. Ruotsalainen will finally clear, and it's a 2-on-1 for Ruotsalainen and Schwash. Ruotsalainen with a shot. Good save. That was headed for the far side.
Yes, it was. Ruotsalainen was very patient, waited to the last second and let it rip. I think he was trying to use that defense as a little bit of a screen.
Yeah, the
and
Vikings,
it was a good save by Nate Moore.
Vikings will get the icing and kind of regroup here right now. Once again, we want to remind you on January 22nd, the military appreciation game between Big Rapids and Cadillac will be right here at the WEX. So we hope we have a great turnout, and there's going to be some wonderful veterans here that you can, I know Lee Jones, I was just talking to him.
Oh, yeah.
Lee's going to be here, and it's a wonderful night. Like I said, we got some great T-shirts and a high stick played by the Vikings, so it'll be a face-off back in their zone. 4:48 to go. Vikings holding on to a 4-3 lead.
Yeah, we got that whole crew up there with Lee Jones. I've mentioned before they should have fat heads made of those guys. Those the big blown-up pictures.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be a stitch.
Those guys are loyal. They're at most of the games.
There's a shot wide of the net by Roots and Landon. Manistee has a very short bench.
Yeah,
Jeff.
they do.
And they're missing Dylan Cole tonight, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, and one of them's got a skate blade issue right now, so that's not helping either.
No. Jack Schmidtdale over to Caleb McKinley. McKinley making a move. He's being surrounded there by Chippewas, but finally the Vikings will get the puck, and coming back with it is Henry Schmidtdale. Schmidtdale goes around his man, tries to center it, knocked away nicely by Shriver. Carson Carlington behind the net. First one to it is going to be Jack Schmidtdale, and picking it away and coming out with it is Quillen with a 3-on-1. Here's Austin Quillen with a shot. Oh, and that was a good save. He got a piece of it with his blocker. That was Nathan Moore. And now the Vikings come back down. Jack Schmidtdale looking for number 4 and holding on.
He almost snuck it through, too. Nice save by Alex Shriver.
He was looking behind him.
Alex does a really good job of positioning himself, putting himself in the right spot and everything. With what he's got going against him, he's a smaller goalie.
Really small, so he has to be really technically sound on this positioning.
Right. He does not take up as much space as a lot of the goalies do. So there's a little bit more net to shoot at for the guys.
Puck is back at the blue line. Cam Keene did not make it through. It was knocked down out in front. Vikings in the corner. We have Izzard and Fisher Moore. Schwash takes a big hit. He goes down.
That's the second time Logan Collins has gotten him. Last time he got a penalty, but this was a good clean check this time.
Well, Logan took a hit when he first came out, but I think he's dished out 2 or 3 of them since then. Good move right there by Barnett. It comes into the Cadillac zone. We are approaching the 3-minute mark of the third period. The Vikings with a 4-3 lead.
It's a one-shot game.
Yes, it is. Now Zach Izzard with a 2-on-1 with Farley trailing. Izzard with a shot. Great pad save by Shriver. And the Chippewas will clear it down the ice. And this will go far enough for an icing and with 2:48.
Yeah, that was big. Remember that. If this game gets tied, goes into overtime possibly, you've got to remember that save because the Vikings had him 3-on-1. He also did a really good job with his rebound control. The Vikings had a wide guy, and a lot of times, players are taught to, if they've got a wide guy there, shoot it towards that wide side. The rebound kicks out, and you got a player to put one in there. And he put that rebound right back out in front away from that wide player.
Yeah, great job by Shriver. Vikings center it, score! That was Henry Schmidtdale.
That was picture perfect, and he had no chance there.
No. The Vikings extend that lead back to 2 goals, and just looking at the sheet now with that Jack 3 goals, that gives him 8 on the season, and now Henry. He's 5. He's got 1 tonight, right? Henry's got 1 or 2 tonight.
Yeah, and he had an assist.
Okay, so he's up to 6 goals and at least 2 assists. So
I did not catch who passed that puck to him out of the corner.
Might have been Cam Harold. We'll have to wait and see. Puck is
as soon as I find out, I'll give you word on who got the assist on that. 3 and 8. It was Cam Harold and McKinley.
And McKinley. Okay.
Yep. Caleb McKinley. I wanted to call him Josh.
Yep. Here's Harold. Good save by Shriver. Puck is out just past the blue line. It's going to go all the way down right to Nathan Moore. He's going to hold on to it. as Harless and Bosick were there for the Chippewas. 2:10 to go, 5-3, the Vikings.
Yeah, what a big goal that was to give the Vikings a little bit of breathing room as the Chippewas are trying to tie this thing up.
And looking ahead for the Vikings, Jeff, you said that they're going to be playing Big Rapids, Davison coming up next week. I know Manistee is going to be playing the Bay Reps, and then they play Northview, which is a team down near Grand Rapids.
Right.
Puck goes wide side, hitting the head. Harless got him. Nice play by look at him go. That was Farley on 3 great moves. The puck is underneath Jake Lamb. It comes back with a rising slap shot. That could have done bodily harm if it hit somebody.
Yeah, Schmidt-Deal's not done yet. He's going for number 4.
Now Barnett gets run into the boards by Fisher Moore. Lamb, good move around his man.
Okay, and here comes the Chippewa goalie as they're trying to put an extra forward out there.
1:20 to go in the game. It's 5-3 Cadillac, and now it's going to be 6-on-5 with an empty net. And so Manistee will regroup behind the net. It's Barnett. Mateo Barnett almost loses it. And Fisher Moore tried to pick the pocket.
Yeah, he's ready to pounce. Oh.
Roots the lane, and the puck going down is Fisher Moore, and no call on it.
They gave him the Malachi crunch back there.
Schwash just hit somebody from behind, and now they're going to, and Lundberg is trying to go after Fisher Moore. We got a lot of stuff going on here, Jeff. We know that Jeffrey Schwash is going from the hit from behind for sure.
Yeah, you knew this was going to be exciting to the end. A little frustration setting in also.
Well, let's see if we can sort this out. While we do, let's get our crew just a quick shout out here, Jeff, with 47 seconds to go.
All right, we do want to mention our crew tonight. That is Director Hannah Crouch, doing a wonderful job as always. We've got Caden Darrow and Aaron Darrow, the apparently not related to each other,
nope.
But we'll keep that on the lowdown. On the cameras, and we also have Damian Brooks on camera tonight. And thanks again for their service tonight, gaining some good experience.
Yeah, and just braving the cold temperatures in the rink tonight. I mean, it feels colder than any other night. Okay, we're going to have 5-on-5, I heard, so that means that the penalties, whatever they were, are offsetting.
I think that just simplifies things for the refs somehow.
Yep. But, I mean, it all started behind the play where there was no call when Fisher Moore was taken down and literally mugged.
Yeah.
And then play came back, and Schwash took his man out, so puck goes all the way
somehow
back.
Or another, it was a wash.
It was a wash. And I think Cadillac just wants to get this one over and get the victory into the books. Shoddy with the puck. The Vikings' Logan Collins. And the puck tried to come out front. Tipped away, and then Jake Lamb kept it in, took a huge hit. Logan Collins goes down. We got 10 seconds to go in the game. Cole Mortensen will put it on the other side for Molly McKeever, number 17. McKeever tried to clear it. It's going to go back to Cam Keene, and he's going to eat up the rest of the time with the puck in the corner. And the Vikings, with a good victory here tonight, are going to walk away with a 5-3. Where they're not done yet. There's a little bit of extracurricular activity, Jeff, but I think the referees are going to get them separated.
Yep, they're clearing their way. Good,
lot of
hard-fought
emotions.
victory tonight for the Vikings.
Emotional, a lot of penalties, a lot of big hits, and some really, really nice goals, too, for both teams. So, as the players shake hands, we will let you know that the Vikings have won 5-3, and Jeff and I will be back for a quick wrap-up up here in the booth in just a moment. You are watching high school hockey on Newsnet Sports and CCTV. Stay tuned for the postgame show.